Okay, so c squared d squared plus 4cdt plus 4t squared. Okay, so three different variables. So again, I would always recommend that you try guess and check. But I'm going to assume that you tried that and that did not work out for you. I could see guess and check being maybe a touch harder since there's three different variables here. But product sum is still going to work out. A is 1, B is 4, and C is 4. So A times C would be 4, and B is positive 4. So if you can think of two numbers that multiply to this, but add up to that, such as 2 and 2, then you can take this original question and rewrite it and split up this middle term with these two new numbers. These are not part of the answer, unfortunately. They just help you take it from 3 terms to 4 terms. Now, what I'm splitting up is 4 CDTs. So I'm going to split that up into 2 of them plus 2 more of them. They just happen to be CDTs. But that's not any harder, it's just you need to make sure that you keep them the same type of thing. You okay with that step? Okay. And since I've met the requirements of product sum, these 4 terms should work out perfectly with factor by grouping, which is a different type of factoring we need to know how to do anyway. So I grouped the first 2, grouped the last 2. If this was a minus sign, I would have to change the last sign only. Take a GCDF out of the left 2. Take a GCF out of the right 2. And the nice thing about this method is right before you get your answer, these binomials should be the same. That would be half of your answer. And then the other parts make up the other half of your answer. And for this one in particular, we get the same thing twice, so sometimes we might write it as that squared. But it's fine if you leave it like this also. So again, one more benefit to the product sum method. Even if you have 2 variables or 3 variables, product sum doesn't make it any more difficult at all. You just need to be careful that when you're splitting this up, you leave them the same type.